be interesting.
Please take notice that the Rensselaer County Capital Resource Corporation will conduct a public meeting at 4 p.m. in the Rensselaer County Industrial Development Agency Conference Room at the Quackenbush Bush Building, 350 Broadway, 3rd floor, Detroit, New York, on Thursday, January 9th. 7 items on the agenda. First is the public comment period. Is anyone here for the public comment period? Hearing none, for a motion to close the public comment period. One from Matt. Second, Corey. All in favor? Aye. Number 2, minutes of the previous meeting. Has everyone had a chance to review the meeting minutes from the previous meeting that we had tabled, 12/17?
And
Yes, the October meeting minutes.
The meeting is
Oh, yeah.
from 10/10/24, which was tabled to 12/17. Now we're readjusting. Review the minutes. All had a chance to review. Any questions? Looking for a motion to
I have to abstain. I was not at that meeting.
You were not 10/10, right?
Yeah.
So looking for a motion to adopt the minutes.
Do I have a quorum, right?
Is that 4?
Yeah, I think you guys are all
We
there.
have 5, but if he recuses himself, we have 4. Sorry.
We're good. All right, we need a motion to adopt. Yes. Second, Corey, all in favor? Aye. No abstention. Number 3, minutes of the previous meeting from 12/17/24. Good motion to approve. Justin was there. Justin made the motion. Next is Matt, all in favor? Aye. We have next we have a resolution designating community bank as the depository bank of the Capital Resource Corporation. To adopt the bank resolution and authorize the director to open an account. So everyone had a chance to review that resolution. Motion to approve the resolution. So 1, or 2. Excuse me, one second.
Is it key right now?
Yeah, it was the last remaining.
I was gonna say, we went through this last year,
It was
right?
a small account, and since we're utilizing the CRC now.
Yeah.
I refuse, yes.
For the bridge project.
Bring it along.
Say that one more time.
Sure, I have to recuse
So,
myself.
Melissa, 1, Corey, 2, all in favor, aye,
Aye.
1 abstention from
I should recuse.
an
probably.
actual, yeah. Case.
Yep.
Next, resolution authorizing the transfer of the Rensselaer County Capital Resource Corporation funds from the key bank to the community bank account. Dave, 1, 2, Melissa, all in favor, aye,
Aye.
and the recusal. Any other business? Nope. Hearing none, motion to adjourn.
Make the motion.
Second, Corey, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
That was great. Justin. I think it's working.
Thank you, Justin.
Next, we have the Rensselaer County Industrial Development Agency. Please take notice that the Rensselaer County Industrial Development Agency will conduct a regular public meeting at 4 p.m. in the Rensselaer County Industrial Development Agency Conference Room with the Quackenbush Building, 333 Broadway, 3rd floor, Detroit, New York, on Thursday, January 9th, 2025. There are 10 items on the agenda. Number 1, public comment period. Is anyone here for the public comment period? Hearing none, motion to close. Matt, Alyssa, all in favor? Aye. Second, minutes of the previous meeting, 12/17. Any corrections, any changes? For a motion to adopt the minutes.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
2 from Justin, all in favor? Everyone was there?
I was not.
You were not, right?
So,
1 abstention. 4 ayes. Next, we need the budget report for the month of December. Anyone here for the
That's
budget?
your note, just walked in. Yeah.
Um,
All right, you want to move on to the other ones? Go back to.
Let's go back to the budget report. All right,
I work.
the next one for now, go back to it.
Yeah.
Let's go to the public hearing resolution for On Hospitality LLC. We can talk about that.
Well, Talbot, we have representatives here.
Good afternoon. My name is Michelle Kennedy with Whiteman, Osterman and Hannah. I'm joined by my colleague David Kraft, also with Whiteman, and we represent OM Hospitality. The company has submitted an application for IDA benefits in the form of real property tax exemption, sales use tax exemption, mortgage recording tax exemption. The proposed project is a 99-room hotel, which expects approximately 27,000 annual visitors. It will meet the demand for long-term lodging that the company has identified within this region. It is situated within what is regarded as a highly distressed area according to the New York State General Municipal Law. And the reason for that is that the contiguous census tracts, within those census tracts, the poverty rate exceeds 27%, and the unemployment rate in one of the two contiguous tracts is in excess of 1.25% of New York State's unemployment rate. In terms of job creation, there are 22 permanent jobs that are expected to be created. 16 of those will be full-time positions, and 6 of those will be part-time positions. 75% are expected to be filled by Rensselaer County residents. We expect during the construction period that there will be approximately 60 to 90 construction jobs created annually, which will provide income to construction workers ranging between an aggregate of $3 to $6 million. The project is expected to come to completion as of August 2026, and it is, as I said, supposed to meet this need for long-term lodging within the area. We are requesting that a public hearing is set for February to move the application expeditiously through the IDA's process. We're glad to answer any questions that the IDA may have. There have been plans that have been provided. The planning board for the town of North Greenbush has approved the plans, and they did reach a negative declaration with respect to SECRA. So again, if the board has any questions, we're happy to entertain those questions. We look forward to working with the board, and we certainly thank you for your service.
But this is, pretty good because the town's already on board with it, frankly. We're just going through our side of it.
This is off exit 8, right? That's the one.
Yeah, it's right off exit 8. You take a left onto Washington Avenue,
It's behind
Extension.
Randall Auto.
and then, yes. Anyone have any questions about the project? If they want to ask the applicant attorney? All right, looking for a motion to approve the resolution. 1 from Corey, 2 from Alyssa, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so we have 3 resolutions related to this project, so we're all on the same page.
Let's keep going with those and we'll go back to the budget.
Yeah, we'll go back to the
So
budget.
number 5 is the seeker resolution. Any questions on the seeker resolution? Sounds like lead agency is going to be the town of North Greenbush.
They have named themselves lead agency.
So we're just piggybacking off their determination, so that's the best case.
Approve. Matt, Corey, all in favor? Aye. Next will be pilot deviation notice. The council can.
Yeah, so this pilot is a 15-year pilot. It does deviate from your usual pilot agreement that follows 45B parameters. So we're required under general municipal law to send a notice out to the tax jurisdictions just detailing the deviation. This is what this approving resolution does. I'm sorry, this deviation resolution does. Attached to the back of that as an exhibit is a form of the letter that we will send to the tax jurisdictions. There's a few blanks that we will clean up before that goes out.
Deviation.
So your pilot follows the 45B. It's 10 years.
Okay.
So
45B,
Yeah,
10
so
years,
but-
50%.
right. So by doing a 15-year pilot, you're quote unquote deviating from your uniform tax exemption policy. Because it's a deviation, you need to tell the tax jurisdictions, hey, this pilot's different. Here's what it is. Break it down in terms of the differences. Requirement of general municipal law. Send that out. We wait 30 days until that notice goes out, and then we approve it at the next meeting.
Which, is this the East Greenbush School District? I think that far over is East Greenbush.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I thought the rents there just after that.
Yeah.
I think at one point.
Any questions on this?
Just for my clarity, when does year 1 start?
when does year one of the pilot start?
Is it
I think for you
CO or
guys,
is it
it
upon
starts prior to
initiation?
construction.
No, well, we've always set it up to where, at least in the past, it was a CO.
Yeah.
When you get the CO,
But now we actually go with when it's executed and signed. So if
Okay.
it's before March 1st, then it's within the tax status date of this year. So if it happened to get signed before March 1st, they would start September school bill this year.
yeah, but how do they assess that as a partial assessment?
Because
Because,
well, they would just base it on
because we always had problems with partial assessments in the past.
some do partials, like in North English, they don't. So they would just pay a smaller part of the land tax.
So they lose a year of,
Right, so the benefit of waiting till after March 1st, this is gonna be after March 1st anyway. The first bill won't be till September 26th, school bill, which is when they plan on being done.
Yeah,
The
okay.
project, ideally. So that's what it's.
I was looking at the percentages over the first 2 years. That's what I was asking. Okay.
Yeah, so it's another reason why in these big expensive projects where they're building something and it's gonna take a while, they do generally go over the 10-year.
Yeah, that's-
Okay. Sure. All right, looking for a motion to approve the resolution. One from Matt, two from Melissa, all in favor?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
we are, when did they change that? Because we always did CO.
Really? Yeah. That's great.
I think so.
Like, see ya.
Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah, right? I haven't seen that in a while.
George and I went over that in the beginning, and I made it clear, I wanted to be on the CO because that's when the benefit for the property, well, no, the property is generating at that point revenue for the company.
Yeah.
You want to tax them before it becomes a working asset.
Some of our projects have construction year 1, 2, and then
Oh, right, looking for a budget report from my friend here.
All right.
Did you get stuck in the traffic too?
Yeah, and then someone jackknifed their trailer in front of a bus.
Is that what it was?
At least when I got here.
Oh, did you guys see the accident? Or was it?
There was another one before.
I saw it. I got on the ramp at the same time as you did. I saw you getting on. I shot off South Troy.
Okay.
I could.
Yeah, I went through like all the streets and
Yes.
yeah. All right, on to the more exciting stuff.
Well, I don't know if we talked about this in December. One thing I do want to throw out there, we received our net light. What we would get in January, in December. So our revenue budget line for this year is going to be below. But we didn't collect the check in December. So we're gonna look a little out of whack all year long with our revenue side.
Are we on a cash basis?
No.
So wouldn't it just accrue in the next year then anyways if that payment?
No, we're on a calendar.
Yeah, no, but you could close the year on a cash, but wouldn't that accrue as revenue for next year against the anticipated income?
Yeah, we would move it to there.
It shouldn't.
We've never done it in the past, so if we want to do that, I mean, I'm good with that, because it just makes our numbers look better. But in the past, we kept our budget line going.
Yeah, no, it depends on when the agreement was and when we were supposed to.
Yeah, if that payment was supposed to come in January and it comes in December. you
Yeah, we'll
just
just
accrue
screw it
in
over.
January.
10 more projects.
Yeah, we're 10 more projects. Well, we just got one.
Working on
We're working on it.
it.
I got a $40 million one coming in South Troy. So but that's still not a lot.
Budget report.
You must run this room. Yeah.
All right, so as of December 31st, on our statement of financial position, we have total assets of $9,510,747, with $5,044,771 of that in cash. We had total liabilities of $3,367,828, which left us with a fund balance of $6,142,919. There's no significant change in statement of financial position. Our second report is the statement of activity. For the month of December, we ran a deficit of $186,631. Our most significant source of revenue was our monthly rental income, with our largest expenses in our professional services. And our next report is the profit and loss for the Quackenbush building, which consists of all normal monthly transactions. And I don't know if we got did we get a financial statement from?
For December.
Okay.
BBL thing. I love it.
All right, any questions about the budget report? For a motion to approve. Justin, Melissa, all in favor? Right, we're gonna go down to number 7 now, which is the resolution authorizing execution of agreement for managed information technology service, GTE consulting. About this.
This is, we are in the process of terminating our IT contract with. We've had a lot of issues. We've had meetings, multiple meetings with them. We've identified all of the deficiencies in the contract, and we believe, I say we believe, because so far, we're just gonna walk away kind of friends from that contract. So in order to do that, we also need to bring in somebody to do our IT work, because we have had one problem after another. For instance, printing. We all have printers, but we're having problems printing because of firewalls, and Robin had issues with admin just on her YouTube account, on its YouTube account to stream. So we're consolidating, and we believe this company is going to provide the right services for us. So that's why we have them in front of us now. And honestly, I gotta ask Robin, cost, there's no cost differential from what we were
About the same.
saying, right?
But the monthly contract on the back details out, it says they'll do 10 hours a week or a month. Is that right?
I thought it was more than that.
The offsite remote, on-site tech support limited to 10 hours, vendor will bill at the same hourly rate of 5 overtime.
$16.50 a month for the services.
Yeah.
And then it's,
Comes with 10 hours.
that's on top.
On top of that.
Is it like if it's over 10 hours, then it's they charge us? So we get 10 hours.
That's what I'm reading.
Yeah.
As.
Yeah.
And then it says any hardware. Hardware is not included. Hardware issues, that's billed at $175 an hour.
I'm pretty confident that we got most of the hardware already in place right now.
Yes.
These guys were actually kind of overseeing previous vendor anyway.
Okay.
So they're very familiar with everything we have inside. So there shouldn't be, the learning curve should be kind of small, low.
Because they fixed all the issues that the other company wasn't fixing for us. So,
You guys are happy with them then? So-
very.
Yeah, so far, we'll let you know now that they're directly accountable.
How long is the contract?
Cancellation.
Sounds great. Approved. That's the one. Justin was the second. All in favor?
Slept today.
Must be that cold.
Never make it.
Just line of sight.
Yeah.
Resolution supporting the Art Museum Annual Gala.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing this, we always reach out, every board member here.
We didn't buy that many tickets.
Oh,
We're good.
The thing you signed, you have me something. I feel like, sometimes you feel like Colonel Blake. Robin put stuff in front of me to sign, It's like 2 day pass. Okay. I'm agree.
So it's $1,000 for the event that we're giving them.
Yeah, you're not.
Who wants to go?
I know that they did a great job helping out with the courthouse restoration. She really got in there and helped, with, Ed Spain. And like, yeah, there's a ton of artwork there and they did a great job. Everything I know about them, they're just really helpful in the community, so. I'm for a motion to approve.
So you're going?
Not going. We already have.
I'm not invited to that, so. Motion to approve,
I'll make a second. Or I'll make a motion. sorry.
second, unless all in favor.
Aye.
Any other business to discuss? And looking for a motion to adjourn.
Make that motion.
Second, Justin, all in favor.
Aye.
Okay, you guys know we got
Wait.